see if that's what they hear first or that's what they see. It pops up. All right, hello. So if we have a triangle, an ABC triangle. Oh, I didn't give you other side or either other angle, either other angle.
We didn't find it.
Can you find
Yes.
the area of triangle ABC?
I bet we can.
There we go. You bet we can. What did we do yesterday to derive the area? We all know the area of a triangle formula, yes?
Yes.
What is it?
Half B.
It goes 1/2 base times height. Okay? So we have to know the height. So if I'm doing this with really the only angle that I have, I'm going to draw straight down from B at a right angle and make kind of another triangle. What we did yesterday was an obtuse triangle and our height was outside. So we didn't really know, you didn't really like that too much. So I put one where it would be on the inside. Okay? But how are we going to find what the height is? Okay, let me take that back. If this is my height going up and down the dashed line, what's my base? 42. So we have area of our triangle is equal to 1/2 of 42 times whatever the height is.
So, said triangle is right triangle. So, it's just sine 55 degrees, 10 minutes. Yeah.
Sine 55 degrees, 10 minutes.
Is height over 34 feet, then you solve for height. So, it's really just sine 55, whatever that number, times 34.
So the height is simply 34 sine 55 degrees, 10 minutes. And then we're going to take this number and plug it in right here. 34 times sine. So did we need? Yes, ma'am.
Why did you plug in sine 55?
Because I have a missing height. I know this angle.
And it's the opposite.
Opposite over hypotenuse, because once I draw that dotted line, I see the hypotenuse is 34. And I don't need to know anything else about anything else, really.
So, I forgot how to put in minutes.
Oh, that angle button is probably calling your name in. Things like that are gonna come back to haunt you if you don't remember that from chapter 1, chapter 2. Where do we find the degrees in minutes? So, do you see a pattern from the one we did yesterday? If you still have that in your notes, which you should have. And this one. Wait just a second. Let everybody start going.
I mean, they're both triangles.
Well, okay, they're both triangles.
So, they both have 3 angles. So, they have 3 sides.
We had to imagine the 90-degree angle.
Okay, we had to imagine that 90-degree angle.
We had to find the height.
That height, that dashed line that's not really there.
I don't know.
So technically the height I got was 27.9. If you just plugged in this, it's 27.9. It kind of makes sense. It has to be less than 34. And then times all of that. So did somebody get the area yet?
0.1 feet squared.
So the area of our triangle is 586. We have 3 sig figs, 3 sig figs, 3 sig figs. We're going 3 sig figs. But we need
Feet squared.
unit squared. Okay. What did we use finding this area? No, we didn't use the law of sign. What does the 42 represent? The base, a side length. What does 34 represent?
A side.
Another side length. Really, it's side C. What is this? What is this?
Height.
Sine, or just really 55 degrees and 10.
Angle.
It's the angle in between the two sides. Yesterday's triangle, the two numbers that we used, do we have to have the included angle? Yes. Yes, we do. Okay. So, the formula you need to find the area of a triangle is two sides and the angle included between them. It will work for any triangle. In your book, they give you 3 different equations. Why in the world do they give you 3 different equations? I ask myself that very often. But they're saying that this is C and this is B. And this is big A. Okay? So they give you a formula, which I'm going to put down here in the corner. The area of the triangle will be C times B times sine A. They do a little cursive A and make it pretty so the A's don't look the same. C times B times sine of angle A. What if I was given the little a? Do I need this area? Could it equal little a times little b? If I have this angle and this this side and this side, which angle would I need? C. It would be sine big C. Okay. What if I just had side A and side C? B. We need sine B. That's why they give you 3. Whatever 2 sides you are given, it's the other angle that's in between them. Okay, so these are technically the formulas for areas of side angle side triangles. Okay. If you have 2 sides and an included angle, you can find the areas. Okay. I think it's pretty easy to derive them if you forget the formula. I mean, that's my thought. Not that difficult. What happens if you're only given 1 side length and 2 angles? Could you still find the area? Oh, goodness. I just asked the question. So let me go to another page.
You're given what now?
I'll give you 2 angles and a side.
I bet we can do it.
I really bet you can because I believe in you and you are that smart.
Thanks.
Alright, we're going to try 27. We're going to pretend. A is 24 degrees, 40 minutes. Angle C is 52 degrees. Means my other one is obtuse. Okay. 52 degrees, 40 minutes. B up here we don't know. And we know side B though. I'll give you an angle, side, angle. And I ask you, can you find the area of the triangle? I'm laughing when I say that because somebody asked me, if you ask me that on a test, can I just put yes and go on?
Can you find the
Can
area?
you find the area of the triangle? Yes. And go to the next question. I said, I promise I won't do that. I'll try to stop saying it in class.
Because technically that is an answer.
Yeah.
And to correct it. And they said, what if I said no? I said, why would you do that? Why would you say no, I can't, and skip it? Just put yes, you can. I'm, you know, if you're supposed to skip it. It's technically not skipping it. You answered it. So how about will you
I will.
attempt to try to find the area of the triangle?
Yes, I will.
I will.
Definitely will.
So the big question is, How are we going to find it? Are we given what we need? Are we given 2 side lengths? No, you are not given that.
But
We
you
can
can-
find it.
Can you find?
We can find it.
How are we going to find another side length? How are you going to use your calculator? Tell me. With my brain. Yes, your brain can tell you what. What's automatic? What can you find?
The third angle.
The third angle. Do we need that third angle?
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay.
Because then you can do.
Then we can have an angle across from a side length, which we might need to use what? The law of sines to find a missing side length. So when you're subtracting from 180 minus 24 degrees 40 minutes minus 52 degrees 40 minutes. Technically, you could add those together. I personally would probably add them together before I subtracted them. That's me.
It's 102 degrees and 40 minutes.
It's 40, 40, 40. Is that going to be a whole minute? So you're not going to, is that going to end in a 0?
Yeah, it should.
Well, it is 120. Whoa, I all of a sudden couldn't subtract things in my head.
Is that not what I said?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 102. I just can't read.
We're just a little dyslexic
I
down
can,
there.
yeah.
All right, so I actually would agree with that.
I have dyslexia. Dyslexia.
All right.
Get it? Dyslexia. Get it?
40.
Dyslexia and letters.
Okay, we probably shouldn't do that. We were making fun of people who
I'm not making fun. It's just a really funny joke that I heard the other day.
that I heard the other day.
And I really thought that it was a good situation to use it.
All right. So now, can we find the missing side length?
Yeah.
Yes.
What formula are you going to use?
Sine B.
Sine B. So
Then
sine of 102 is to what?
multiply equals
Over 27.3.
something.
That is 27.3 centimeters equals,
24 degrees.
am I writing 24 degrees on top?
No.
No, what am I writing on top?
Wait, what?
Sine of 24.
Sine.
Probably one of the biggest things that kids forget is writing the sign with it. You forget the sign and you just put the numbers. Okay? You have to have sign. This is the law of sign. You have to have sign with it. And that would be letter A. So you want to solve for letter A. That's fine. Let's do it. Cross multiply. And then divide. Divide. Both sides. And that is your answer. Is that your answer? Sit up, participate. Don't slouch. We're not. You're actively engaging in class. Please. What did you get? A equals 11.7 centimeters. Did that number startle you? Did you know beforehand? I didn't ask you. Logically, is it going to be bigger or is it going to be smaller?
Smaller.
Smaller, because 27 is across from 102 degrees. So the smallest angle has to be shortest side. That makes sense. Is that our answer? Are we done?
No.
No. What did I ask for?
The area.
Find the area of triangle ABC. So we can use a formula. area of the triangle is what? Base. I didn't put 1/2. I don't. Do I need 1/2? I did not. Why did I not write that?
1/2 base times height. You did on the last.
I didn't. I just realized that now when I wrote the formula.
No, you think that's 1/2.
I put 1/2 when I was doing the problem.
Yeah.
When I wrote the equations, I did not. I apologize. I apologize to you. I didn't. I know that.
Wait, what was it?
When I wrote them right here, I didn't put the 1/2. I put the 1/2. It's still a triangle.
Oh, before like this CB.
AC sine B. So that's what we're doing. We're doing AB really, which is 11.7 times 27.3 times sine what? If I pick these two side lengths, what angle do we need?
The C,
The C. Which one? No,
because it's in the middle.
it's in the middle.
This is side.
That's why I don't like to use the numbers.
But if you're using A and B.
Oh, angle side.
And it's angle C.
Okay. Oh.
I gave you, you were given an angle side angle.
Okay, yeah.
But you had to find another side to be able to find the area. So sometimes what you're given, you can't solve the problem. You have to go to another step before you can.
Because you have to find the height still, right?
Mm-hmm. And to find the height, you have to have the opposite side length. Or another side length. Okay? Multi-step. It doesn't get easier. You have to know what you have to do.
Oh.
How did you do
Yeah,
that?
that makes
How did I get this? This is 1/2 of side A times side B sine C. This is A. This is B. This is sine C.
Sine C is the height.
No.
Just
Sine C is the angle. Do you want to go back and look at the height? If this is the height, I don't like that color. We did sine H. Sine 52 equals H over what?
oh.
So this technically is the height included with it. Okay?
But you just spaced them out.
Yeah. It's a commutative property. Do they have to be right beside each other? It's three numbers multiplied together. Okay? There's a formula. The 1/2 AB sine C, 1/2 BC sine A. Whatever side it's not, you don't use the sine of the other angle, which turns out to be a side angle side. That's what you're using.
Okay.
What do we get as the area?
127 centimeters squared.
I agree.
Oh,
Yes, I hope. All right. We're gonna do some homework. All right, we're gonna start out with 7.1, which is on page 308. We're gonna start out with 3 through 10. Then we're gonna do 14 and 15. Somewhere there's area one. 43 and 44 are area problems. The first, if you can't tell the huge gap, the first, all of these are just solve the triangle, find, use the law of sines to find the missing sides, missing angles. The last two are areas. These are, use the law of sine right